All right, so I got something cool for you guys today. It is our constraints analysis. I have three businesses. They are collectively doing about $400,000 of MRR, and running three businesses has taught me the importance of prioritizing and getting really good at identifying constraints. So if you want to double your revenue or make more money this year than you did last year, this is probably a valuable skill. I'm going to show you how we do it. So this is my constraints analysis. And just so you know, I am a real person. This is my agency. We do about 300K of MRR. This is one of our SaaS called Clio, which does 60K of MRR. This is our other SaaS called Mentions. It does 20K of MRR. And if you want to learn more about me, you can check me out on X, on LinkedIn, or you can watch this really cool episode I did with Greg Eisenberg on his podcast, or this MoneyWise episode that I did, or read this article. All right, let's go. The way this works is we have kind of like a high level overview of our business in the most simplified form. And every business kind of works like this, where you have leads, which is the function of marketing. You have to close those leads, which is the function of sales. Then you have to fulfill on those leads. Now they are clients, which is your product. And then as you get more clients or customers, your team grows. You need more people to help service those clients, and then you need a management layer to help manage the new team members. So that is operations, which is customer success, management, admin, etc. And so I've just kind of plotted this out month by month, and let's focus on this quarter here. And I've created this legend where the blue bricks are areas of the business that have no constraint. The orange ones is we are actively removing that constraint, and the red is we are constrained. And when do constraints happen? Well, in the first block in marketing, it's because we need more leads. For sales, we need more closers to get on sales calls and do follow-ups. For product, we basically need to do hiring strategists, editors, designers. Again, this is for our agency. For operations, we need more customer success team, administration staff, and management staff, those types of people. And the reason why I have found this very helpful is because if we project out into the future what the constraint is going to be each month, it allows us to make smart decisions ahead of time that will prevent us from basically hitting a wall when we get to March, as an example, and we are all of a sudden product constrained and we need to make all these hires, but now we need 30 to 60 days to hire those people. Versus if we know from the outset of the year that in March we are going to need to hire more strategists or editors or whoever it is, we can start hiring those people in January so that by the time we are constrained, it's like we're ready to remove that constraint instantly, and that allows us to basically just move faster and ideally accomplish in 12 months what it may have taken us 18 or 24 months to accomplish. So let's take a look at this. In December, we had a huge push on product and improving our product. Why? Because SEO has changed, and we wanted to completely rethink the way that we do SEO. So we decided to stop doing marketing and just really focus in on dialing in our product until we are confident that we have the best product in the market and you couldn't go anywhere else to get a better SEO strategy. Then what happened? Going into January, we proactively made a bunch of hires, a bunch of strategists, etc., to remove that constraint. And so we're going to ramp up marketing again by publishing more content. So we are actively removing that constraint. But what that means is that sales is now constrained because we have too many leads and too few sales staff to get on calls and properly follow up with those people. And so what this tells us is that we need to hire, in our case, a head of sales and or closers, maybe it's SDRs, BDRs, whatever it is. And so by February, we're going to be actively removing that constraint by ramping up this new hire, which means that by March, our new constraint is that with marketing and sales going full force, now we need to hire more product people, more of these types of folks. And so by really visualizing this, what it allows us to do is start to plan ahead of time to, again, make the hires that we're going to need in March, and we start hiring them in January because we know it's going to take us 30 to 60 days to hire those people. And when you look at things in this really simple visual way, it helps you to establish what are the core priorities of each month and really focus on those priorities. This is the Pareto principle, the 80-20 law, where 20% of your activities causes 80% of the results. And this is my way of identifying what those 20% of activities are. All right, that's it for today. So if you like that video and you want to see more content about how we're growing our companies or how you can grow your company or companies, get more customers, content like that, I will keep making it for free, but please do me the favor of subscribing, because that is the strongest signal that you can send me to say that you like this type of content and you want to see more. So please subscribe, and I will see you next time.